Hello learners, in this video we'll talk about 7 amazing benefits to learn Hindi. If you've been considering learning a new language, you already know there are a lot of choices to make. You need to decide on which language you want to learn and will it even be useful for you in the future. You can make a list of all the languages you want to learn and then prioritize them according to your requirements. Most people choose to study foreign languages because learning a certain language will benefit them in some way. As an Indian, the language that we suggest is Hindi. Hindi is a very important language to know in India. Now let's talk about 7 amazing benefits to learn Hindi. It is one of the widely spoken languages in the world. One of the main reasons that most people want to learn a language is to be able to communicate with more people around the world. Hindi language is spoken by more than 260 million people across the world as a native language. In addition to this, around 120 million people use Hindi as a second language. Over 500 million people across the globe speak Hindi, making it the second most commonly spoken language on earth. The second benefit is that it provides additional professional opportunities. As Hindi is a very crucial language in India, it helps businessmen in doing business in India. This is one of the main importance of learning Hindi for businesses and companies. Since the language is so commonly spoken, some universities, businesses, and governments are offering special opportunities for those who can speak it fluently. Not only learning basic Hindi will help you to communicate better, but having these connections to native speakers will also help you practice your Hindi skills as you go. It broadens understanding of the Indian culture. Learning Hindi can give you an amazing insight into India's culture. This can happen through its films, literature, art, or music. There are several songs and books that can take you through India's rich heritage and culture. The art in India is so rich, anyone who understands Hindi can dive deep into the understanding of Indian culture. Hindi helps when you are traveling. If you're traveling to any part of India, it is very worthwhile to learn Hindi. To make sure you can get along with Hindi speakers, learning Hindi can be very beneficial. Hindi helps you to learn other languages. If you're looking to learn a language which provides maximum value, Hindi should definitely be one of your choices. Once you have learned Hindi, you can naturally also speak Urdu. Apart from Urdu, Hindi also helps you to learn many other languages. The list of languages is vast. Some of the most prominent languages are Sanskrit, Bengali, Gujarati, Marathi, Punjabi, Marwari, etc. Though these aren't as close as Urdu to Hindi, there are still many similarities. These similarities can be found either in the written language or the spoken language, or sometimes both. Also, these languages would be faster when you already know Hindi. One can enjoy Bollywood. If you learn Hindi, you'll have access to films you might have missed out on otherwise. While it's certainly possible to watch foreign films with subtitles, you'll have a better viewing experience if you can understand what's being said. It's a huge resource for anyone who wants to learn Hindi as well. Watching these Hindi movies can help gain insight into the culture of India. Once you learn Hindi, you'll be able to enjoy Bollywood. There are many familiar words for English speakers in Hindi. When you are learning a new language, it always helps when you know some terms of vocabulary or grammar that are easy to recognize. This makes you believe that the language is easy to learn. Although there are many aspects of Hindi that will be unfamiliar to English speakers, like the use of gender, but many English speakers will be familiar with many Hindi words Some of these are bus, car, hospital, cricket, jungle, etc. Knowing that there are many other words you already know, the journey of learning Hindi will be fun. This is one of the many great benefits of learning Hindi. I hope you liked the video. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.